So I just watched Supergirl, and it was aggressively mediocre. Supergirl is directed by Craig Gillespie and follows Supergirl after Krypto is stuck with a poison dart that will kill him if Kara doesn't find the antidote in time, and she goes on a quest to find the man who poisoned her dog. First of all, I just want to apologize for my absence. It's been a busy few weeks for me, but I finally got around to watching this, and now I am reviewing this. I have to say this is a disappointing follow-up to Superman. I thought Superman was a fantastic film, one of my favorite films of last year, and I was excited for this film. If you go back to my OG channel, I put this at like number 8 or something like that or number 7 in my top 10 most anticipated films of the year. And to be honest, as we got closer and closer to that release date for this film, the less I got excited for it and the more anxious I was that this wouldn't be that great. I think one thing that was just really obvious to me is that the editing is really weird. There really seems to be no sense of rhythm in the editing. There just seems to be cuts for the sake of it. There's just no flow, and it just feels very awkward. But what I will say is that the sets and costumes and makeup was really great. I really liked that scene, this like train station type of scene. But yeah, like I thought that like the set design was really great and all that. And it kind of makes like all the great practical effects make some of the CGI moments just stand out, because there's a lot of iffy CGI here, especially when it comes to the flying scenes. It just looks very jarring. There's this one shot that almost looks like they had a PNG of Millie Alok and then just like zoomed her closer to the screen. Speaking of Millie Alok, I think she gave a pretty good performance here. Granted, the script wasn't that great, but I do think that, you know, with a better script, she'll do a lot better. I think that the script was definitely a restrictor in this film. And I have to say, the internet discourse around her character is very weird. I don't watch movies based on the attractiveness of the female characters, and I think if you do, that's a really strange thing to do, because I mean, I don't know, like all the like AI edits, like making her costume like skimpier or whatever, it's just really weird. And I think the discourse around this film has been just like, I don't know, really inappropriate, I guess. Like, these are real people we're talking about, and I think that if you're watching a film purely based on like the attractiveness of the main character, you really need to get your priorities straight. Jason Momoa as Lobo was inspired casting. This has been something that fans have wanted for a long time, and for good reason. He really does fit the character, and the character's great, although he doesn't really fit in the story here. And I think that they could have very easily fit him in the story. Like, he's just kind of in it halfway through the movie, periodically shows up. And I don't know, I feel like they could have made it to where like they go to Lobo to find the main villain or whatever. And speaking of the main villain, he is just so boring. Easily one of the worst comic book villains or comic book movie villains ever. Just no defining character traits, nothing really. He's just such a nothing burger of a character. I never felt intimidated by him or thought that his character was entertaining in the slightest. And there's really no arcs or character development here whatsoever. They do some interesting things with Supergirl's character that I won't really get into. A lot of people think that it kind of goes against what the whole movie's about, but I think that it actually adds an interesting layer to Supergirl's character. But again, spoilers, won't talk about it. Let's just say that it involves the no killing rule. But yeah, this movie was pretty okay. There are some decent moments in it. Some of the action was pretty decent, but some of it wasn't. Like I said, the editing has a lot to do with it. Every single time like an action scene is good, it makes me think like the whole movie could be this way. Like, why isn't the whole movie this way? But yeah, hopefully Clayface will be better. I'm not done with the DCU. I think we all need to remember that after Iron Man was the Incredible Hulk. So, you know, I'm still holding out hope for this universe. I think it has the potential to be great. and I'm giving Supergirl a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you later.
And there's not another human in view.
This guy right here. Staying up late night just to